Hey everybody, how's it going? Drew here. In this video, I'm going to answer the question that I get all the time on my YouTube channel. That question is, does the Yamaha THR amplifier take effects pedals well? So what I'm going to do is throw a bunch of different pedals from my pedal collection at this classic little blonde amplifier, and I'm going to let you decide if it sounds good or not. Stick around, you're not going to want to miss this one. Okay guys, so before we dive too deep into this video, I just wanted to say thank you for clicking on this video. Thanks for checking this out. My name is Drew Creel, and on this channel I cover a wide range of guitar related topics. I've made several videos on the Yamaha THR helping users around the world get the most out of their little practice amp. I think it's great. I also do several other things on this channel, like effects pedal demos and reviews, guitar reviews, amplifier reviews, heavy metal guitar playthroughs, and most importantly, I share a lot of my own music right here on the channel in every video that I release. Usually there's some type of song that I'm working on that I'm sharing with my viewers. So thank you for clicking on this video. Thanks for checking this out. Let's dive into effects pedals and the Yamaha THR. Anybody that's familiar with my channel knows that I'm a huge THR fan. I think it's the best practice amp on the market for several reasons. One of the questions that I get in a lot of my videos, and also from my students that I also recommend this amp to, does the Yamaha THR take pedals well? Several years ago, I made a video kind of covering this topic a little bit, but since that time, I wanted to take another look and do more of a deep dive into this topic. So I've got a lot of really common and not so common effects pedals that we're gonna plug in. So this is a Tube Screamer style overdrive. It has some other features that the original Tube Screamer doesn't have. It sounds great, and it's a really common pedal that I think a lot of people probably have in their collection. And so we're gonna plug this bad boy in first. The next pedal that we're gonna check out is this crazy fuzz pedal. It's called the Toke machine. This is for anybody out there that's wondering what a fuzz pedal sounds like into their THR. So we'll dive into that. I also have a multi-effects pedal, also from Yamaha. This is the Yamaha Magicstomp from the year 1999, 2000, 2001, kind of in that range. This pedal literally does everything and it sounds great, but we're gonna try some delay and reverb and even some secret Allen Holdsworth patches into the Yamaha THR, so we'll check that out as well. The next pedal that we're gonna check out is the Baghdad pedal from another YouTuber called Does It Doom. You might be familiar with him. This is basically a really powerful metal distortion pedal. It does the Doom thing really well, but you can also play like other styles of metal with it. So we're gonna throw this at the THR. And another one that we're gonna try really quick is a Boss VB2 Wazacraft. This is a vibrato effect, really simple effect, but really beautiful and really great. So we're gonna check that one out too. All right guys, so before we dive in, I just wanted to let you know we are coming out of the back of the Yamaha THR30, and that's going directly into my interface, but I'm also gonna mic the speaker so you can hear what the speaker sounds like. And I'll be switching back and forth throughout the video so you can hear the difference between the direct signal and the mic'd up signal. So that should cover all of our bases with this little experiment. All right guys, so I've got my trusty Kiesel Vader 8-string guitar here. I'm using the THR remote app to change all of the tones that are on my THR here. As I mentioned earlier, I'm plugged in direct through the back of the amp, so you're gonna get to hear some of that. And then I've also mic'd the speaker of the amp, so you will get to hear what the THR sounds like with pedals in a lot of different recording scenarios. So without further ado, let's dive in. This is a very simple, clean sound from the classic mode of the amp, and it sounds like this. All right, let's check out the Maxon ST9. gonna do now is turn on a little bit of hall reverb. And right away, I'm just thinking, man, this thing sounds great. Like this, why didn't I do this earlier? It sounds awesome with pedals. Let's do this. Let's crank up the mid enhance feature on this pedal. So right out of the gate, if you don't own any pedals, I would check out a Tube Screamer, just an overdrive pedal to put in front of this amp. And in a second here, I'm gonna show you another couple different ways that you can use an overdrive pedal with this amp. One of the things that heavy metal guitar players do a lot of is they'll boost the front end of their high gain amp on the gain channel with a Tube Screamer. And what they usually do is turn the drive down on the Tube Screamer, like almost all the way off, and then they'll crank the level, and then the tone control, you can put it to where you'd like it, and then most Tube Screamers don't have this mid enhance feature, but this one does. But we're gonna keep that relatively high there. And then another thing that this pedal has that a lot of other Tube Screamers don't have is a low boost. So we'll kind of mess around with that too. But what I'm gonna do now is change the channel, and I'm gonna go into the lead mode of the THR, and I'm gonna change up the speaker cabinet a little bit. To get a different sound, I'm gonna turn this pedal off so we can have a starting point. And let's just make a cool, like, high gain metal sound. So that's a pretty moderate amount of gain. Let's do this. Let's slam the Maxon in front of this thing. Let's check it out. So what I'm noticing right away is that the THR reacts really well to this overdrive pedal, almost like a real tube amp. So if you want to throw a pedal in front of this amp, do not be afraid. Go ahead and do that. What we're going to do next is check out what a modulation pedal is going to sound like going into the front of this amp. We're going to use the Boss VB2 Wazacraft. Let's do that right now. All right, so we've got the VB2 Wazacraft pedal from Boss plugged in. This pedal to me sounds the best on a clean patch, so I'm gonna use my #1 patch on this amp. I call it Holdsworth Clean. We're gonna check this out. I'm actually gonna turn the reverb off and the chorus off so you can really hear the effect. We'll add those other effects back in later, but let's check it out. I think that's a really beautiful sound. Let's add a little bit of delay to that. Well, there you go. I think that's a very beautiful effect. And I think if you had an outboard chorus pedal, flanger, or phaser, that would be another option as well. Although the Yamaha does already have some of those effects, but it doesn't have this one. So I was curious as to what this would sound like. To be honest, I'm not very surprised. It sounds amazing. If you want to make some ambient guitar music, this is a really cool pedal to have. Okay, so what we're going to check out next is the Toke Machine Fuzz pedal from Abominable Electronics. This is a fuzz favorite of mine. It's a really thick, woolly fuzz, and then it also has an octave switch on here. Kind of gets you into that Hendrix territory, and it just adds a whole other element to this sound. This is a very splatty, thick fuzz. You can make it sound dark or bright. One of my all-time favorites. It's got a burning church on the front and a guy smoking a doobie. So take that for what it is, but let's check this thing out. Here we go. So one thing that I'll say, guys, is I have a really nice tube amp that I play pedals through all the time. I'll be honest, there's not that big of a difference between running pedals, like drive pedals, into the front of the THR versus a super like crazy high gain amp. You can get similar tones, and then if you wanted to make like a record with those sounds, I think that the THR could really do the trick, okay? Obviously, there are better options, but if you're a bedroom guitar player and you just want to record some of your own music, I think that the THR would be an excellent option if you didn't have anything else. And I'll also say it's a cost-effective way of recording your music. You do not need $1,000 to $2,000 tube amp to start making music. Just get yourself a THR for around $300 and you'll have a variety of tones. And then, hey, if you've got a couple pedals laying around, experiment with those and run them into the front. So there you go. Okay, so the next pedal we're gonna take a look at is the Baghdad Distortion pedal from Does It Doom. This is a early High on Fire Matt Pike guitar tone put into a pedal. It's really cool. I actually have an entire YouTube video on this one pedal doing a full demo and review. If you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description below. But let's hear what it sounds like going into the THR. Here's the clean tone. to be honest, I'm not surprised at all. The thing sounds insane. The thing that I would watch out for is your bass control. So I'm getting kind of some woofiness coming out of the THR. So when you're using a pedal like this, I would just dial the bass back a little bit on the amp or on the pedal. Let's check out the next one. Okay, so if I'm being perfectly honest, the Magicstomp did not sound good coming out of the back of the amp. I plugged my guitar into the input of the THR, and then we took the left output of the amp into the Magicstomp, and then we took the stereo out from there. But what was happening is there was a significant amount of crackling, and after troubleshooting it for kind of a long time, I decided that let's just run this thing through the front, and it sounds way better. So that's just something to keep in mind. Running modulation effects out of the back of the THR may not be the best way to use this. Without further ado, let's check out the Yamaha Magicstomp. This first tone is a delay and a reverb sound together, and it sounds like this. Well guys, there you go. Our experiment is complete. We ran a variety of different types of effects pedals into the front of the THR and then out of the back with the Yamaha Magicstomp. Hopefully you got some fresh ideas on ways to expand your tonal possibilities with your THR amp at home. I really don't think you need a tube amp in this day and age, and it's something of almost like a novelty item because you can get great tones for way less money with something like this. And I just think it's just more effective and easier to work with. So there you go. Effects pedals sound awesome into the THR, and you saw it here on my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment. Share your opinion below. What pedal did you like the most out of the ones that we reviewed today? And what pedal would you like to try through your THR? I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your thoughts and interact with you here on my YouTube channel. Always great talking with you guys. So as I close all of my videos, I'll just say, have a wonderful day wherever you're at, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.